1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kamal. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has directed to fast-track the issuance of licenses for domestic exploration of gas. President says empowerment of women will help ensure economic development of the country. Foreign Minister has assured that the government will take all possible steps to safeguard economic sovereignty of the country. All-party Hurriyat Conference has condemned the violation of rule of law and set parameters of justice by police in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. China has warned that it will take drastic measures if Taiwan makes moves towards independence. Palestinian president, in a rare visit to Israel, has held talks with Israeli defense minister on economic and security issues. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has directed to fast-track the issuance of licenses for domestic exploration of gas, which is the cheapest source of natural gas. Chairing a meeting in Islamabad today on gas situation in the country, he also directed the concerned departments to remove hurdles in process of installation of new LNG terminals and virtual pipeline projects by investors. The meeting was briefed about the demand, supply from the domestic reserves, shortfall and import of LNG. It was informed that the current constrained demand of gas in the country is 4,700 million standard cubic feet per day, which increases to 6,000 to 6,500 mmCFD during the winter season. The current domestic supply amounts to 3,300 mmSFD, which is decreasing every year. The resulting shortfall has to be managed by importing LNG. For short term, the existing capacity of domestic terminals is being optimized and the process of issuance of virtual pipeline licenses is expedited. In addition, the installation of 2 new LNG terminals is underway, with all the bottlenecks being removed on priority basis. A meeting to review the preparations for Pakistan's Diamond Jubilee celebrations 2022 was held in Islamabad today, with Prime Minister Imran Khan in the chair. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister said that the Diamond Jubilee of the country on 14th August next year will be celebrated in a splendid manner. He said real image of the country is its culture and unique geography, and it will be portrayed through different events. He said there is need to educate our youth about the teachings of Allama Iqbal and founding father Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah and the real purpose of creation of Pakistan. Minister of Information Chaudhry Fawad Hussain briefed the meeting in detail about the preparations for the Diamond Jubilee celebrations. President Dr. Arif Alvi says empowerment of women will help ensure economic development of the country. Addressing Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Karachi today, he said the government always consulted various stakeholders for launching development projects in construction industry. Meanwhile, talking to newly elected office bearers of the Karachi Press Club today, the President said the services of journalists are valuable for strengthening democracy in the country. The Senate was informed today that the government has introduced Kamyab Pakistan program worth 1,500 billion rupees to uplift poor segments of the society. Speaking during question hour session in the Senate today, Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs Ali Muhammad Khan said the government is also taking steps to provide clean drinking water to people. He further said the Capital Development Authority is taking substantial steps for recycling solid waste in the federal capital. Responding to calling attention notice by Senator Mushtaq Ahmed, Ali Muhammad Khan said the government is committed to reform railways to facilitate passengers. The minister said railways has generated 48 billion rupees revenue in one single year. He said the Ministry of Railways has always been making efforts to ensure safety and security of the tracks. Ali Muhammad Khan said 156 unauthorized crossings and 40 unmanned crossings have been closed to avoid any accidents. Responding to a question about working of External Publicity Wing of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Advisor on Parliamentary Affairs Baba Rewan said the wing arranges numerous programs to express solidarity with the people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has assured the National Assembly that the government will take all possible steps to safeguard economic sovereignty of the country. Responding to points raised by opposition members in the National Assembly this evening, he said protecting Pakistan's economic independence is the joint responsibility of all of us, especially the Parliament and the government. He, however, clarified that the current government is not responsible for economic woes of the country. Speaking about nuclear assets of the country, the foreign minister said the entire nation is unanimous on credible minimum deterrence. Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Farooq Habib says the Kamyab Jawan program is promoting entrepreneurship among youth of the country. Addressing a ceremony in Islamabad today, he said 100 billion rupees have been allocated in the program for the welfare of the youth. He said the world has become a global village in the age of internet and social media. This is Radio Pakistan. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi says Pakistan is committed to strengthen its economic, political and trade relations with the United Kingdom. Talking to member of British House of Lords, Lord Daniel Hannan, in Islamabad today, he said strategic partnership agreement has further trade and economic relations between the two countries. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said Pakistan will celebrate 75 years of its diplomatic relations with the United Kingdom in a befitting manner. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has emphasized the need for shifting Pakistan's foreign policy to respond to changing global trends and sovereignty, territorial integrity and development of the country. He was addressing passing out ceremony of 41st Diplomatic Course for Foreign Service probationers in Islamabad today. The foreign minister said the government has reoriented the thrust of its diplomatic efforts towards economic benefit and prosperity by putting forward a strategic engagement plan with the European Union and the strategic economic framework with Turkey. He said the government has also launched Engage Africa initiative to explore untapped markets and opportunities. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the All-Party Hurriyat Conference has condemned the violation of the rule of law and set parameters of justice by the Indian police authorities and paramilitary forces in the territory. In a statement issued in Srinagar, the All-Party Hurriyat Conference spokesperson rejected the press briefing of the Indian police officials in which they declared as militants the 4 civilians killed by the Indian troops in the Hyderpur fake encounter last month. The spokesman termed the police statement as a cock and bull story. China has warned that it will take drastic measures if Taiwan makes moves towards independence. In a statement, spokesperson of the Taiwan Affairs Office Ma Xiaoguang said China is willing to try its utmost to seek peaceful reunification with Taiwan, but would act if any red lines on independence is crossed. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas made a rare visit to Israel for talks on economic and security issues with Israel's defense minister aimed to resolve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. In a statement, the Israeli Defense Ministry described it confidence-building measures, saying talks will ease the entry of hundreds of Palestinian businessmen to Israel. And finally, the weather. Very cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, partly cloudy weather is expected in southern parts of the country during night and evening hours. Frost is also likely to occur at few places in Potohar region during morning hours. Dense fog is also likely to prevail in Punjab, plain areas of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Upper Sindh during night and morning hours. To end the news, here are the headlines once again. Prime Minister has directed to fast-track the issuance of licenses for domestic exploration of gas. President says empowerment of women will help ensure economic development of the country. Foreign Minister has assured that the government will take all possible steps to safeguard economic sovereignty of the country. All-Party Hurriyat Conference has condemned the violation of rule of law and set parameters of justice by police in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. China has warned that it will take drastic measures if Taiwan makes moves towards independence. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.